I know who it is, or at least I think I know who it is. So I think I know, maybe know who Tobi is. You know, we need a little discussion about this. You know, I want to see other people's opinions of who they think it is. I have two possibilities that's who I think it is, and these two seem the most likely possibilities to who Tobi really is, because apparently it's not Madara, because Madara's a lie, you know, with the Edo Tensei, and he's there, and so it's not Madara. So whoever this guy is has to be somewhere in the same league as Madara. He has to know a lot of things. Like I said, there's only two possibilities that can possibly be, well, to me, to possibly be, you know, who was under that mask, who's Tobi. So, you know, let's cut down some of the people that we know it shouldn't be, or it isn't. Now, the first person, there's a lot of people that always just, you know, thinks about this and everything. We all know it's not Danzo, so, you know, we throw that out there because he's already dead. So, other person is Obito. Now, Obito, you know, he seems like a likely and a good candidate to be under the mask of Tobi, who's like be Tobi and stuff. But the problem with that, I mean, yes, he did get crushed and had one eye still left, so part of his body was crushed, and there is a possibility it can be him, because this poison dude that Danzo had, and when he ended up actually touching Tobi, and then he had to rip off his arm, and his body, and maybe part of that body was a Zetsu body, because, you know, and maybe that Zetsu was able to, you know, touch Obito before he died, so then he can get his like his, you know, his ability and whatever. So maybe that's what he did, but I don't know. But at the same time, you know, he's not old enough to have all this knowledge. He has way too much knowledge. He knows too much. He knows from Itachi doing all this stuff. Like, how would he know about that? You know, it's like he wouldn't really. I don't think he would really know about all that. He wouldn't know everything about Madara's past. How would he know about Madara's past when he wasn't even alive then at that time? So how would he even know? You know what I mean? So I don't think it would be him, because his vast knowledge that Tobi has for everyone. I don't think it could be Obito. So Obito, I don't think it could be Obito, because he's not there. And I can tell you, he's just a filler character that was for Kakashi's Kakashi Gaiden, that was, you know, development for Kakashi. So yeah. Now people would think it might be Shusui, but it can't be Shusui, because both of his eyes were actually taken out. One of his eyes went to the crow, and the other eye went to Danzo. So he was completely blind, unless he was able to kill someone being blind in Uchiha. Well, you know, Uchihas are overpowered, so I don't know how he was able to do that. If he was able to kill someone and take at least someone's eye, one guy's eye, then he's made back on the map. But, you know, there's no indication that he's even done anything like that. I don't believe that Shusui was able to to kill someone being blind and trying to get another eye. I don't think he was able to do all that. I think he died afterward, actually, because he was blind. He didn't have anything else. So that's the only reason why I don't think it could be him, because, you know, both his eyes were taken out. Unless maybe both his eyes didn't get took out. Maybe one of his eyes was still there. Maybe Danzo was lying about that, about him being his, like, Shusui's eye, but I don't know. But the sensor type saw that was Shusui's eyes. Like I said, I don't think it's. I just don't think it's Shusui, because he was completely blind at the time. So, you know, it'd be hard for him. He's not completely thrown out of this, but I don't think it can be him, only because him being blind. He could have the advanced knowledge that, you know, he had, but how do you know so much about Madara is the only other thing. The thing is, the person has to be connected to Madara, because he knew everything about Madara, like he was actually there in some way. So the only other person I think that could possibly be it is his brother, Izuna. And here's a picture. Actually, no, I won't do that, because it might be copyright. But, you know, it's Izuna. It's his brother. And you're like, huh, really? Because the thing is, Izuna only lost one eye. He gave it to his brother. What happened to his other eye? It's still on him. That's already one indication. Maybe we don't know if he actually died or not. He could have survived. We don't know. They didn't really explain too much about him like that. So it's a possibility that, you know, it's a possibility, and a strong possibility it could be him, because he has one eye. Tobi has one eye, and it's possible for him to control the Rinnegan, because the thing is, Madara was he's the guy that kind of created the Rinnegan. He helped create it with some other people from other clan to make this Rinnegan eye. That's why part of the reason why Madara actually has the Rinnegan eye. So it's not a far-fetched idea to maybe Izuna ended up figuring out how to do that as well, or he was following him. Because the thing is, at the time, he's the only one that actually knows enough about Madara's past. He should know about it because he was always there, so he would always know about all this stuff. So it's a likely possibility he knows all this. Then if he survived and didn't die, he would know about Itachi. He would know about all the stuff that Itachi did and everything along that line, so he can tell Sasuke about this. He would know all this stuff. He would know all the knowledge that goes on here, and he probably knew Madara's plan. Maybe this is what Madara wanted. So maybe this is what he's trying to do. Maybe he's trying to follow Madara's plan in some way. So I put my best bet on Izuna because, like I said, he only lost one eye. Tobi only has one eye for the Sharingan, and then he replaced the other one eye with, the Rasengan. And there's a possibility for him to actually have it because he's an Uchiha, and apparently Uchihas can level up to that point once they learn how to unlock that point. Or he could have done something to be able to control it, because like I said, Madara and some other person, I can't remember the other person, I think it was the Sixth Path Dude, whatever his name was, I can't remember his name, but they were the founders, the creators of the Rasengan. They're the ones that made the Rasengan. That's why Madara was able to have the Rasengan. So, like I said, his brother, getting it too is not too far-fetched, and it's a really good possibility it could be Izuna. And like I said, he's the only one I think that anybody at that time, because he was around that time, He's also old too. We did see part of his face. He is old, so there's a good possibility. The only thing I'm confused about is when that poison guy touched him, he ripped his arm off. It looked like a Zetsu body, so I was kind of confused. Like, then if it's not some kind of Zetsu form of body, or maybe it is, maybe his body died out or something, and he wanted to transfer his body into a Zetsu kind of form. Maybe that. And the only other possibility, I said there's two of them. So Izuna is one of the main ones. I really think it could be him. I really think it's him though. I think it's Madara's brother, because Madara also seems to know this guy too as well. So it could possibly be him. But the other person I think it can possibly be, though this is a far-fetched idea because I don't know, but it could be a Zetsu. And I don't mean any kind of Zetsu. It's not black or white. Maybe it's a gray Zetsu. The combination of a black and white combined together. And this Zetsu is the most powerful Zetsu, because you know how Zetsu can copy people and then become them and have their chakra signature, because I don't think he really captures their Gekkei Genkai or anything like that. But what if this Zetsu right here that could be Tobi touched Madara or touched Madara or someone and obtained his power, and then he's able to copy the Gekkei Genkai, which means he can also have the Sharingan or something. And he got the Sharingan from someone. I don't know who, but he got it from someone. And maybe that's who it can be. And then they can go in depth in who he got it from. It can possibly be him. And then all he had to do at that time was touch Nagato, because Nagato was a Rasengan user. All he has to do is touch him, and then he was able to use the Rasengan as well. Then that way, he has Rasengan and Sharingan. He's able to use it. Because the thing is, we haven't really seen much of his Sharingan though. He never actually went into Susanoo. We don't know if he actually can do it or not. We don't know too much about him because we don't even know who he really is. So, like I said, there's only possibilities I could possibly think it could be is Izuna or a gray Zetsu, or a Zetsu, So, and Zetsu, the thing is, I don't know when he appeared. He could have appeared long before Tobi, but he was always with Tobi, remember? So, maybe maybe I don't know. I just like, I don't really know. I don't know when he appeared or where he was, and maybe it was, like I say, he started out as a gray Zetsu and then he split apart and made a black and white one, and then that gray Zetsu was controlling the black and white one. That's why black and white one always obeys him. Maybe that's what it is, or and that's how maybe he knew everything that was going on, because he was in Madara's time. He just never seen him. But this is just my thoughts. Like I said, I threw some people out. These are two possibilities. What do you think? What do you think of my possibilities? Do you really think it could be these guys? I bet people probably be mad if it's a great Zetsu. People would be so, oh man, they'll be so mad about that. But like I said, there's a good possibility it can be him or Izuna. Izuna is Madara's little brother. So yeah, leave a comment below. Tell me what you think. Who do you think it is? Think about all the things that you've seen so far. Like, Madara knows who this Tobi person is. He knows what's going on. He knows a lot of things. You gotta remember the vast knowledge that this guy has. He has to be somewhere around this time or something. So give me your thoughts. Tell me what you think it is. If you like this little discussion thought video, and subscribe to my channel for some more, reviews type of stuff. I just do a lot of crap. I do a lot of talking. So yeah, subscribe to my channel for some more stuff. Make me get to 100 subscribers. So yeah, this has been the Breakmaster, and until then, Break out.